Hello. I'm hosting you from my little cottage today, where my cat has taken residence under the wood-burning stove for the foreseeable future. She's getting a lovely, toasty, warm back. So I thought today we could do something a little different. I thought maybe some of you would have packed your machines away, maybe you've got children at home. And I'm going to show you how to do these 5-point stars, origami paper stars. They have quite a few steps to them, but once you know the steps, they're fairly easy and it's kind of nice. You can get in the rhythm and make a few of them. They kind of saved my Christmas last year when I was unexpectedly stranded in the UK and had no decorations. And it seems like we're spending a similar Christmas this year, so I'm going to share a little bit of crafty joy with you today. All you'll need is some paper and scissors. All right, let's get to it. The starting point for the pointed star is actually a pentagon shape. But in order to get to the pentagon, the best place to start is to have a square paper. You might already have some ready-made at home, otherwise you can just do like me and use some A4 paper that you turn into squares. So I often just reuse old magazines. So I'm actually pre-selected some pages here and I'll show you very quickly how I do a square. I'm going to fold one corner to a straight edge. I'm just going to lightly crease it. I don't really want to keep that crease. And then if I've got a good steady hand, actually, I can go straight ahead and cut that. So that gives us a square, and you can double check that it's a good square by folding the other corner up. So if they both give you perfect triangles, then you're good. So the first step is we're going to be making a pentagon shape out of a square. So to do this, you're going to be folding your page in half, lengthwise like this. And then you're going to fold this corner here towards the edge there. Now, instead of scoring the whole line here, you can just simply press the middle, because what we're looking to do is to create a middle crease. And then you're going to do the other side. So I'm folding this side now towards the straight edge here. And again, I'm just going to score the middle because I'm looking for that little cross. So once I've got this little cross marked between the two, I'm going to bring this outer corner to the middle there. So don't look for anything to match anywhere else. We're just bringing corner to the middle and there's nothing else really matching. So it might look a little odd, but it's all good. And now I'm going to bring that corner back onto this folded edge here. Once you've done this, you're going to bring this folded straight edge towards this diagonal edge. So we are folding here. And now, if you pick it up, you're going to fold the whole thing in half along that diagonal line. So we're here, and there we have it. Score well. And here we have this kind of weird triangle shape that has loads of uneven pieces. And this is the point where you're going to cut the sticking out bits here. All the layers together. And now you have a pentagon shape. Keep it close for now, because what I want you to do is to kind of make sure that all of these points are well scored, and then we're going to open it again. on one side I've got the writing, and on the other side I've got the illustrations. And ideally I want the illustration all on the outside and the writing on the inside. When you move on to the next stage, this is now the point where it matters in particular which side you're going to be using. So now we're entering the stage where we're actually going to be making the star. So for the next step, what we're going to do is we're going to bring one of the straight short side, fold it in, and this is the bit where I want you to really look carefully. Can you see we have all these little legs sticking out? So you're going to be bringing your two corners, the two legs that are sort of above the middle bit. I'm going to highlight the lines. I'm at home and I haven't got a ruler to hand, so this will do. And I'm going to bring those two here. Okay, once you've done this, you're going to repeat it on each side. So I'm going to fold up and go to this line and this line. So we're just touching the lines here and here. And then carry on. And once you've done the 5 sides, you're ready to do the next step. It's going to be another set of creases. So basically we're building lots of creases, so eventually it's all going to kind of fold up into shape. So the next step, we're going to keep one side folded up. Remember, we've basically done all sides, so it doesn't matter where you start. So I'm here and I'm going to be pushing this little corner out, and this is a new crease, so it's not going to come straight away. So you're going to create that crease and then crease it. Let's do it on a new fresh bit. I'm folding up. I'm popping this little triangle towards me while this side is coming here. So once you've done all the sides, we're going to bring the star into shape. You can see how it's kind of started to want to fold up. We're going to bring everything out into a flat shape. So I'm going to bring one side, and they're going to overlap, but you kind of want them all to be slightly upward in order to kind of get the momentum and then fold onto each other. And that's it. I'll do this bit again so you can see it into action again. Obviously it gets easier as you folded it once, but you want to start folding by kind of like squeezing it a little bit together. And the thing is to not let one side get lazy and just kind of not get on board. You want to get them all up a little bit like that, and then start the motion on one side, and kind of you can work clockwise or anti-clockwise, well, clockwise, because they're all going to overlap each other. Okay, final steps. You're going to turn it over on the pretty side. And now we're going to be folding this middle bit here. If you look at it there, you can see the difference, how actually the star is much more refined. So final step is pretty straightforward. You're going to be bringing each point of that small pentagon inside, each point was a center. So I fold one to the center, and consequently the leg of the star get folded in half. Now the paper starts getting a little thicker here, so crease it well, and then I'm going to do the other side, the next side. So the point of the pentagon is going to the middle, and then I'm creasing the leg, and then the next point, and then when it comes to do the last one, this is where you might feel like, oh, how do I do this? You'll just need to open the first leg a little bit in order to host the last one in. Oh, I'm not quite there yet. I had another one to do. I was a bit quick. Okay, this is the one. So I'm going to open this and then fold this in. Voila. We've done it. So now you've got this little secret pocket where you can put a little chocolate coin or a little button. And if you want to hang them on the tree, I just use a needle and thread them, but I'm sure you can work something out to then have them hanging.